function in the interval 0, 2 pi, then Fourier coefficients will be given by a naught equals 1 by pi integral over 0 to 2 pi f of x dx, and an will be 1 by pi integral over 0 to 2 pi f of x cos x dx, and bn equals 1 by pi integral over 0 to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. So in case if you replace the alpha by minus pi means you will get Fourier coefficients will be given by these three equations. A naught equals 1 by pi integral over minus pi to pi f of x dx. An will be 1 by pi integral over minus pi to pi f of x cos nx dx, and bn will be 1 by pi minus pi to pi f of x sin nx dx. So these three formulas you should remember. So once if you remembered alpha to alpha plus 2 pi, just by putting alpha equals 0, then you will get the interval 0 to 2 pi. And if you put alpha equals minus pi, you will get in the interval minus pi comma pi. So also we have discussed one problem based on Bernoulli's rule of integration. So let's see what are the conditions should satisfy that function to express that function in terms of Fourier series. So these are the three conditions the function should satisfy. So the name for these conditions are Dirichlet's conditions. He derived the conditions, these three conditions. So first thing we already knows what is that? It should be periodic function, then only we can express that one in terms of Fourier series. It should be periodic and single valued and finite. So just you are already aware about periodic function. So if it is, so after some interval or in regular interval, if it's taking the same value, so then we say that it is periodic function. So just to let me know what is the single valued, what it means. Anybody? What it means single valued? Yes, anybody? What is the single valued means? What it means?
One value.
One value. Any example?
So x square, sir.
X square. So definitely x square, if you take in function f of x equals x square means it will take the function, it will take the single value only. So now just to give me one example, we should not have single value. More than one value it should take. So like that one example, can you give anybody? At least you should tell something. Don't keep quiet. Compared to you guys, first year guys only they are responding more. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat the question?
So just give one example. So here the first condition is, so if you want to express any function in terms of Fourier series means, so there are few conditions which are derived from the Dirichlet's. First one is it should be periodic, single valued and finite. So we are already familiar with periodic. So what is the periodic function? And you know that finite means that it should have finite value. So one more thing, it should be single valued. So what is this? What it means? So just to give an example, so which takes more than one value. Got it?
Trigonometric functions.
Yes.
Trigonometric functions.
Trigonometric functions will not take single value.
More than single.
How it will be? Say sin 90 at particular value. Sin 90, what is the value?
1.
1. So it's
Root functions.
values. Yes, somebody was telling.
Square root functions, sir.
Yes, exactly. Square root of function. Square root function is nothing, but it will take more than one value, right? So if we take square root of 4 means what are the possible values?
2 and
Plus or
minus.
minus 2.
Yeah.
Plus 2 minus 2, right? So it's taking two values. So for such functions, you can't express that function in terms of Fourier series. I think all of you clear with the first condition. It should be periodic, it should be single valued, and it should be finite. So for example, if you take an tan function, can we express that one in terms of Fourier series? Can we express?
No,
Why?
no.
What is it?
Tan 90 is infinite.
Yeah. So if you want to say
It's infinite series.
means you should ask first what's the interval. If you know the interval, in that interval if 90 is there means then we can't express. Except at 90 it will be finite only. Only at 90 it's infinite. In case if you consider the interval minus pi comma pi means definitely pi by 2 also lies belong in pi and pi. So in that interval we can't express the tan function in terms of Fourier series. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So next one is f of x should be continuous or f of x has at most finite number of discontinuities in any one period. So if you consider some period, so that is the interval minus pi comma pi or it may be 0 comma 2 pi. So in that interval the function should be continuous. First thing is it should be continuous. In case if it is not continuous, then it should have at most finite number of discontinuities. Then you can express that function in terms of Fourier series. Anybody, can you tell me what is the continuous function? When you say that the function is continuous. So these are familiar concepts only. Periodic, single valued, finite, continuous, everything you already studied in +2 itself. Even discontinuities also you studied in discontinuity. There will be 3 types, but that thing, 3 types you are not studied in +2, but you know what's the discontinuity. Yes, anybody?
So continuous functions are defined for all types.
Defined for all.
Sir,
Yes, somebody is telling.
sir, polynomials. Sir, polynomials.
No, I'm not asking any example. First tell me definition. Trisha, your voice is not clear, Trisha. Anybody else?
A function f of x will be continuous if it is defined for all values of f.
Defined for all values. Okay. Just I'll give one example just to tell me whether it is continuous or not. Okay. Function, step function, do you know? Step function?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes.
continuous? It's defined for all values only, right?
No, sir. It's not.
No, sir. No, sir.
Right. So it is defined for all the values, but it's not continuous. Step function also, or another name for that one is greatest integer function. Right. So that means your definition is not proper. Anybody else? Any other definition? Any other definition?
And the graph of that function can be drawn without lifting pen on the graph.
Yeah,
paper.
this is the basic definition you can tell. So if you are able to draw the graph of that function without lifting a pen, so then we can say that the function is continuous. If you want to write the step function means, so that is also defined for all the values. So even though if it is defining, so you can't write that one directly. What is that? Without lifting pen, write that for graph of the function. So in terms of limit, we can define this one as a function f of x is said to be continuous at x equals a. It should, for that function, limit should exist at that point. At x equals to a, the limit exists. You know how to find out the limit. Just you have to find out the left hand limit and then right hand limit. If both are exist and if they are equal, then you have to check the limit value, the function value at that point. If it is equals to function value at that point, then we can say that the function is continuous at a. In case if you are checking in the interval a comma b, means closed, it may be closed interval or open interval. If it is continuous at each and every point of the interval, then we can say that the function is continuous in the interval a comma b. So best examples for continuous functions are all polynomial functions are continuous, sine and cosine functions are continuous, the exponential function is also continuous. These are some best examples, few examples. So second thing is, it should be continuous or at most finite number of discontinuous. So if you take a greatest integer function or step function, definitely it's having discontinuity at the end point. So for example, if you take an interval 0 and 1 means, so just I'll write the diagram of that one step function. So the function will be defined as f of x equals square bracket of x. So this is nothing but greatest integer function. For this one, graph will be like this. 0 to 1, it will take the value 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. So in the interval 0 to 1, it will take the same value 0 to 1, and it at the from in the interval 1 to 2, it will take the value 1, and in the interval 2 to 3, it will take the value 2. So this is the graph. So like that, if you downside, if you went means minus 1 to 0, it will take the value minus 1. So since the graph of the function, it's like ladder, we also call this function a ladder function. So this function is continuous everywhere in the interval 1, 2. So if you consider the interval 1, 2, the function is continuous. So only thing is at the point 1 it's not continuous, and at the point 2, except at the end point, the function is continuous everywhere in the interval. So if you consider the interval 0, 2. For example, if you consider 0, 2, so if you consider this one means the number of discontinuous points are at 0, it's not continuous, at 1, it's not continuous, and at 2, it's not continuous. That means only 3 points, discontinuous points. 3 points are discontinuous points. Even though for greatest integer function or step function or ladder function, we can apply the Fourier series. We can express this function in terms of Fourier series because it is having only finite number of discontinuous points. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So third point is, so now third point is f of x has a at most finite number of maxima and minima. So this also, so if you take an even tan function, it will be maxima will be infinity. So that's why we can't express like that. So so if it is having maxima and minima should be minimum. What is that finite number? Then we can express that function in terms of Fourier series. So these are the 3 conditions. Before going to express that function in terms of Fourier series, you should check whether it is satisfying these Dirichlet's conditions or not. If it is satisfying all these 3 conditions, then you can express that function in terms of Fourier series. That is nothing but in terms of sine and cosine functions. So one thing is it should be periodic, single valued, finite. Second one is it should be continuous or at most finite number of discontinuities. And then third one is the maxima and minima of that function should be finite. So just this is the continuous function definition. So now, so just you have to tell me the reason whether the following functions can be expanded in a Fourier series in the interval minus pi comma x less than or equals to x less than or equal to pi. So first example, just before showing that one, just I'll ask just to tell me reason. Is it possible to just to think and tell me cosecant x? Can we express cosecant x? The function is cosecant x. Can we express this function cosecant x? So this type problem will not come for your semester exam. Just for the just for understanding, I'm telling this one. In the interval minus pi comma pi. So can we express this one function f of x equals cosecant x as a Fourier series in the interval minus pi comma pi? Is it clear my question? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just to think, can we express the function cosecant x in terms of Fourier series in the interval minus pi comma pi? Anybody got the idea? Steven? Got the answer? An idea? Any idea?
Mostly no, sir.
Why? Reason?
Cosecant cosecant 0 is
Yes, exactly.
not-
Cosecant 0 is what? What is the value?
not different.
Not defined or infinity, right? So, but our conditions, conditions are what? It should be finite in that interval. If you considered minus pi comma pi, 0 belongs to this interval. So, in between 0 also will be there. At the point 0, the function is not defined. It will take the infinite value. So, that means we can't express this cosecant x in terms of Fourier series. Understood, others?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This function sin x in the minus pi comma pi.
You can, sir.
We can, right? Polynomial x square.
Yes.
Next, sin 1 by x. Same interval.
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, sine 1 by 0 is not defined.
Yeah, sin 1 by 0 is not
No.
defined. So that's why we can't express this function sin 1 by x in terms of Fourier series. This also we can't express cosecant x. We can express the sine function. We can express the polynomial function x square. So now tan x. Already I told. I think. Can you express?
No, sir.
Cot x.
No, sir, you can't.
At which point it's not defined?
Sir, cot 90.
Cot 90 is what? 0.
No, sir.
Got zeros.
Cot 0.
Cot 0. Cot 0 is not
Yeah.
defined. So which lies in the interval minus pi comma pi. So we can't express cot function or tan function in terms of Fourier series. Is it clear, this one? So if you are going
Yes,
to
sir.
prepare for any competitive exam, means these type of questions they will ask. So these type of questions definitely they will not ask for the same exam. So directly they will ask to express the given function in terms of Fourier series, or otherwise they will ask you to find out the Fourier coefficients and hence express in the form of Fourier expansion. Like that they will ask. So these are the few questions I mentioned just for your understanding. So let's see Fourier. So first I'm going to discuss Fourier series of continuous function, because I told in the second condition we can express the continuous functions as a Fourier series, or you can, if the function is having, even though if it is having some discontinuities, that discontinuities, the number of discontinuities should be finite. If they are finite, then even though if the discontinuities are finite, we can express it as a Fourier series. So first let us discuss about how to express the continuous functions in terms of Fourier series. First one, I'm going through simple question. So obtain the Fourier series for f of x equals e power minus x in the interval 0 less than x less than 2 pi. If possible, while telling, if you are writing in your notes, then it will be good for you people to understand, because simply if you are listening means it will be difficult for you people to catch. If you are writing by understanding, then you will come to know which step you are not getting, then you can ask. Even I will give some few times for one new problem to solve. That time also you can catch. So simply if you are listening, simply if you join the meeting means then no use only, because I observed for supplementary students, they were telling they understood everything they were telling yes, sir. So after announcing the exam will be offline, they were telling, sir, we are fear about the exam, help me sir, like that they were telling. That's why, so you have to concentrate from beginning. So because definitely your exam will be offline exam only. Maybe they thought only the exam will be online, let's feel like that they may thought, that's why they were not concentrated from the beginning, but they were concentrating now after announcing it's offline. So for you guys also, definitely the exam will be offline only. There will be no online exam. That's why you should concentrate from the beginning. So then it will be good. So let's start discussion on x equals e power minus x. So here the interval is 0 less than x less than 2 pi. You should remember the formula or formulas for the coefficients, Fourier coefficients a0, an and bn. So if you remember that much a0, an, bn formulas, then you can solve it very easily by by remembering integration formulas as well as some trigonometric identities. So only few trigonometric identities, not all. So the given function, just to write it as f of x. In case if they are not mentioned it as f of x, means first you have to write given f of x equals e power minus x. You have to express this function f of x equals e power minus x in the interval 0, 2 pi. So just you have to express this function in terms of f of x equals e power minus x in the interval 0, 2 pi. So we know that the Fourier series expansion in the interval 0, 2 pi is f of x equals a0 by 2 plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity an cos nx plus n equals to 1 to infinity bn sin nx. Call this equation number 1. So now our aim is to find out these Fourier coefficients. If you find out the Fourier coefficients a0, an, bn, and if you substitute in this equation 1, then our job is over. Just you have to find out the a0, an, bn, and then you have to substitute those coefficients in equation 1. Then you will get the required Fourier expansion of the given function. So let's start with a0. We know that in the interval 0 to 2 pi, the Fourier coefficient a0 will be given by 1 by pi times of 0 to 2 pi, integral from 0 to 2 pi f of x dx. So which is equals to 1 by pi integral from 0 to 2 pi f of x is in this problem e power minus x dx. What is the integration of e power minus ax? Anybody? E power minus ax.
Sir, integration or differentiation?
Integration of e power
minus e power x by a.
E power minus ax is minus e power minus ax by a. Right. So by using this integration formula, we can write integration of e power minus x as, so here a value is 1. So that's why it will become minus e power e raised to minus x, where the limits varies from 0 to 2 pi. So now you have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. You have to substitute like upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is e power minus 2 pi. Minus sign is outside is there. So minus of, you can write it as minus of, upper limit will become e power minus 2 pi. 1 by pi outside is there, minus e power 0. E power 0 value is 1. So if you take a negative sign outside now, it will become 1 minus e power minus 2 pi. So outside 1 by pi is there. If you multiply that one means you will get 1 minus e power minus 2 pi by pi. Is it clear? A not everybody? Anybody has doubts? Anybody?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So if you have any doubts means you can clarify now only. You should not hesitate to ask, okay? Any doubts, even if it is silly doubts also, you don't hesitate to ask. You ask me directly. So next one is AN. AN formula is in the interval 0 to 2 pi. AN will be given by 1 by pi into integral from 0 to 2 pi. Integral from 0 to 2 pi f of x cos nx dx. So this formula you should by heart. So just you substitute the f of x. So f of x formula, f of x given function is e power minus x. So integrand will become e power minus x cos nx. So now you have to integrate e power minus x cos nx with respect to x. So that means you have to apply e power ax cos bx. What is the formula? E power ax cos bx integration of
Sure.
e power ax cos bx.
E power ax by a square plus b square of a cos bx plus b sin bx.
A cos bx plus b sin bx, right? So what is the value of a here?
minus 1.
A equals minus 1. B value?
N.
B is n, right? So integration of e power ax cos bx is, so it's very difficult to write. I thought of writing that formula, just I will tell. So a e power ax by a square plus b square into a cos bx plus b sin bx. So a value is 1 minus 1 and b value is n. So in denominator it will become a square plus b square. That means minus 1 square plus n square. Right. So that is n square plus 1. E power ax. E power ax is e power minus x itself. A value is a cos bx. So that means minus 1 into a value is minus 1 into cos bx. Cos bx means this thing. You have to write as it is, cos nx. Minus 1 into cos nx plus b value. B value is n. B value is n. N into sin bx. That is sin nx. Is it clear this step?
Yes, sir.
So now you have to substitute the value, the upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit is 2 pi and lower limit is 0. So what is the value of cos 2 pi?
0.
Cos 2 pi?
1s.
1, sir.
Cos 2 pi is 1. Sin 2 pi, sin 2 pi?
0.
0.
This will become 0. Upper limit value will become 0. Sin 0?
0.
0. That means this whole term will become 0. For both the upper and lower limits, it will become 0. In 5 or 6 minutes, it will get disconnect. So once again, you join, okay?
Okay.
Immediately you people join. So this sin nx function for both the upper and lower limits, it will become 0. Only thing you have to apply for the upper limit. Which one? Cos nx. So for cos nx, if just you have to apply the upper and lower limits, e power minus 2 pi. Upper limit is, so this one is constant, write it outside, 1 by pi into n square plus 1. N square plus 1 into upper limit is e power minus 2 pi into cos 2 pi minus cos 2n pi. Right. What is the value of cos 2n pi? I'll write negative sign outside. Cos 2n pi value?
1, sir.
Cos 2n pi. Is it 1? Is it 1 or minus 1?
-1.
Minus 1, na? Cos n pi.
-1 per n, sir.
Cos 2n pi means it will always pass.
-1 power n.
No. Cos n pi is -1 power n. Cos 2n pi means you will get even power.
Oh,
Right. Cos 0 is 1, cos 2 pi is 1, cos 4 pi is 1. So only even powers is there. So that means it will become +1. Minus lower limit. Minus lower limit is minus of minus will be there. Minus e power 0. E power 0. So it will become cos 0. Cos 0 means just it will become 1. Right?
Yes, sir.
So here minus into minus will become 1. Right. Minus, so here minus sign is there. Minus e raised to minus 2 pi divided by pi into n square plus 1. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, guys? Anybody doubt?
Sir, can I explain the steps, sir?
Which one?
Upper limit, substituting upper limit, sir.
So just here negative sign is there. Minus cos nx e power minus x is there. Minus e power, wherever x is there, you have to substitute 2 pi. Minus e raised to minus 2 pi. Cos 2n pi. If you substitute x equals 2 pi means it will become cos 2n pi. Cos 2n pi is 1.
Yes, sir.
Right. Minus, so negative sign is, once again you have to write negative sign inside. Minus e power 0 into cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So that means you will get here minus e power 2 minus 2 pi plus 1 into this 1 by pi of n square plus 1. We can write this one as 1 minus e power minus 2 pi divided by pi into 1 by n square plus 1. Why we are writing that n square plus 1 outside means because this is an. So if you want to find out a1, a2, a3 like that means, so for that purpose, just I am writing nth terms one side and remaining terms one side. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Others, anybody doubts?
no, sir.
Okay. So just you have to find out, if you want, you can find out a1, a2 here. So otherwise you find out at the end stage also. If you put n 1 means in this one, an, this is the an relation we got. So in this one, if you put n equals 1 means it will become 1 square plus 1. That is 1 by 2. 1 minus e power minus 2 pi by pi into 1. So now you put n equals 2, then you will get 1 minus e raised to minus 2 pi by pi into 1 by 2 square plus 1. That is 1 by 5. Like this, you can find out a3, a4, so on. So now one more thing left out. So that is you have to find out the one more Fourier coefficient, that is Bn. And the Bn formula is 1 by pi into integral over 0 to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. So it will become 1 by pi into value of f of x is just to substitute e power minus x into sin nx. So just you have to apply the formula e power ax sin bx. E power ax sin bx is e power ax by a square plus b square a sin bx minus b cos bx. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
So now just to substitute those values a and b, a value is minus 1 here, b value is n. So a cos bx, that is minus 1 a sin bx, minus 1 sin nx minus b is n cos nx. So outside e power minus x by n square plus 1. So I have written n square plus 1 outside because these limits are not going to apply for n square plus 1. So it's applicable only for the variable x. That's why I have written this n square plus 1 outside. So now apply the lower and upper limit. So sin nx, sin 2n pi is 0. Sin 0 is also 0. So that means this whole term will become 0, sin nx. Sin nx, this whole term will become 0. This term will become vanish. So only thing you have to apply for n cos nx. So minus n is you can take it out, minus n you can take it out, minus n into upper limit will become e power minus 2 pi, e power minus 2 pi into cos 2n pi. Cos 2n pi means it will become 1 minus lower limit 0. 0 means e power 0, e power minus 0 into cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So if you take a negative sign outside means it will become 1 minus e power minus 2 pi by n square plus 1. So just you have to multiply by n also. N is outside is there. So it will become, so just you have to split the n terms one side. Then it will become 1 minus e power minus 2 pi by pi into n by n square plus 1. Is it clear? Are any doubts? Anybody is having doubts in this one?
No, sir.
Others, anybody? If you have doubts, you can ask, because so one problem if you understood means in this problem will be flow will be like this only. Procedure will be same thing only. Only thing interval we will change 0 to pi, 0 to 2 pi will change into some constant interval 0 to 2l, and minus pi to pi we will change into minus L to L. I will tell that thing later. So if you understood at least one problem procedure properly means you can remaining problems you can solve it very easily. Anybody is having doubt? Preeti Shri?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Rutik? Rutik or Ritik?
Sir, understood, sir.
Okay, Sana? Sana, am I audible?
Yes, sir, I understood this.
Okay. Somanna, understood, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So now we have to substitute these A0, AN, BN in equation 1. So then we will get the required Fourier series. Just 1 minus e power minus 2 pi by pi is common in all the terms A0, AN, BN. So the expression is f of x equals A0 by 2 plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity an cos nx plus n equals to 1 to infinity bn sin